Welcome back, gamers. What am I playing today? Today we're going to play and review Koihime Enbu. Now, what type of game is Koihime Enbu? It is a 2D anime fighting game that is based on an adult visual novel, and of course all the cast is female. Now the game got some really nice drawn characters, and the other thing is the music is really upbeat, so it gets you in that fighting mode. For the story, not so great. It's very confusing unless you played the visual novel itself, but overall, I wasn't too big of a fan of the story, so I kind of skipped that and went straight to the online play and training, of course, to learn the characters and their moves. Now, how is the fighting mechanic itself? The skill curve for this game isn't too high. It's not too technical, and it doesn't take a fighting whiz to learn the game, so it's very easy for everyone to get into. Most of the input are universal, and of course there's overheads and sweeps that you can actually do in the game that's easy to learn also. And the game is focused mainly on footsies, counters, and punishing your opponents on heavy recovery. There's also launchers in the game that you can launch the characters up, and there's a way to actually put your characters in a stun type move. Kind of like the Street Fighter type of counter hits that you do. Influences come from the Street Fighter series itself. You can see it in the game. There's also these nice counter hit super moves that you can do. Once you counter an opponent, you can do the special move and see this nice animated cutscene. And they're all pretty much executed the same way. It gives everyone a fair chance to pull out the moves themselves if they know how to do it. And that's what the game is about, folks. It's giving everyone an equal opportunity battleground and very easy moves to pull off. But the game can definitely get technical enough that veterans can pull off some really wicked combos with stuns and bouncing. There are some really good players in this game who knows exactly how to play these sort of games with footsies and also counter hits, and also a lot of pokes. I know a lot of you guys are not fighting fans, so you don't know what footsies are. Footsies is when you use your basic attack in mid-range and you can't do a combo, you're out of range, and you bait your opponent into making a mistake or find openings in them, and then you punish them. The thing about this game is, if you're impatient or you're a button masher, it might work for a little bit. And it worked for me for a few games, and then all of a sudden I started getting losses after losses because button mashing doesn't happen anymore. It doesn't work this way. You're gonna think it's amazing until you start running into people that know what you're up to, and then you're gonna get punished. And when you get punished hard. Anyways, best to not talk more about the game. Let me show you some footages from some of my fights and me getting owned by some people. And of course, I get owned in this game a lot because I'm not good at footsies and close range combat, since I play a long range poke character, not really a close range character, but I got used to the mechanic a little bit, so I'm still learning. And you know, it's the basics. If you play this game and you understand how it works, you can get really good at other fighting games through this, which is the real benefit. So everything you see in the menu is everything you're getting with this game. A campaign type of mode, a arcade mode, a training mode, which is really solid for you to learn how to play the game, and also a online mode which consists of ranked matches and quick matches. So what are the reasons why you might not like this game? Well, one is if you don't like the footsies basic and you want more technicality, then you're not probably gonna like this game. The other thing is, if you're not into the anime-ish type of game, then you also won't like this game. And the last and final thing that people might complain about and think about is the price of the game, because there are a lot of games coming out competing against each other. It doesn't even have to be the same game to compare it. People talk about price. They want to spend their money's worth, and is it worth the money? That's really going to be dependent on you. If you're looking for something to play, then this game is worth the support. But if the price is a little bit too high, then you might want to wait for a sale. And the reason is, with this deterrent, because of the price, you're not going to have a lot of players in the community. And that's a big problem right now. It's really hard to find online games against players. I keep playing against the same people over and over again at certain times. So hopefully we'll get an influx of players. The game isn't bad, and I've seen veterans pull off some really wicked stuff in the game. But I had a lot of fun with the game. Check the game out. If you want to support it and purchase it, play it for yourself, then go for it. If not, and you can't afford it right now, then wait for a sale, which should be coming up soon. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and game on. Check out some of these cool gameplay clips and enjoy.
いいのはそれだけ。
期限番長第一国勝負